Hello, Mashable India. Welcome home. All the furniture I had in my house were all original furniture. It was made for that space. My dad is really into woodwork and carvings of woodwork. So he would have a wall full of books on interiors, and he was really, I don't know how he, now thinking about it, I really don't know how he was really into building and architecture and all of that. So anyway, so a lot of furniture in the house was all handmade. That was handmade, and it's a piece of my childhood. And so for me, what I believe, having said that, I like holding on to pieces that I like. I am not the kind that says, oh, I'm bored, let me change my full furniture. Even if I do that, I make sure I find a home where this furniture can go, because I'm conscious about the carbon footprint that you're leaving behind. So the furniture that I brought from Hyderabad, I refurbished it to make it look like new. All my artwork, I change it around every 2 years. Same artwork, but I put it in different places because it gives you a different perception. This living space is more for the elders when I have some meetings. And then when I have other friends, I have another area there. Where we sit on the lower area. I'll take you. And I like creating little altars everywhere around the house in different corners. Not just a place as mandir, but as corners of remembrance of the vibrancy of this country that offers with different kinds of meaning. So this is Brazilian mixed with our Indian gods. On my study table, they call the Orishas. And of course, that's Ramesh Gurjala. He's from Kalahasti, the district where we are from in Andhra. So Ramesh Gurjala is one of India's most renowned painters. He's from Kalahasti, where Kalamkari has originated from. Kalamkari is an art form that uses natural dyes on clothes, and it's hand drawn and hand painted, and most of the material has a very peculiar smell to it because it's made from raw milk and jaggery, and then the colors are derived, and they're all natural dyes, but hand drawn, hand painted. This has a whole story of Krishna inside it. If you zoom in and if you know the story of Krishna, you'll see the main incidents inside of him. Here is one man that I feel so connected to. I'll tell you something, we still don't know if he's Hindu or Muslim, but he is a saint. That much we can all agree upon. So I wake up first thing in the morning, brush my teeth, and come sit with him and drink my first glass of water with him. Saying, good, bad, ugly is all you. This is something I just recently started doing. And so when my day doesn't go well, I still don't feel bad because I know I'm divinely protected. This is from Badrinath. I forget the name of this stick or bark. This is from India, and people use this in your house to remove evil eye. So the painting behind, the artist is Vivek Vilasani. He's from Kerala. He's again one of the most highly celebrated Indian artists internationally. I was just very lucky I could get my hands on this piece. I still can't believe it. As an artist, you're constantly thinking, this is so lonely. But really, in my field, I am nobody without my team. I am nobody without the people that I work with. It looks like I am doing all the work, like even with my Teach for Change I get the crown, but it's an army of people that work with me that looks like it's done by one person, and so is life, right? So you think it's all you're the only one going through it, but you're nobody without everybody, and this means migration. So there's so much I can talk about this and why I was attracted to it, but I can spend on 45 minutes just on this, but I will leave it at that. So this is my daughter's piano, and these are some of the awards that I have received. The rest are in Hyderabad. I only brought the ones that had my name on them. How did I choose what to bring? I said, okay, I'll take the ones that have my name on them, because most of these places you go, they don't give it to you with your name, and then they all went in a box. So whoever's giving me an award, make sure my name is there if you want to be presented. This is another artist, Sachin Jaltare, Shiva and Parvati. He says he's everything and nothingness. And I love that usually when you see Shiva, he's in a sitting posture, he's in meditation. Here I feel that you feel the love and warmth of Shi willing to go into that nothingness because he is everything. So this room, this is where all the magic happens. My narrations happen here because I like it to be cozy and comfortable and no disturbance, because my living room has a lot of that. And this is a simple table I got from IKEA, which has been very handy because I use the same thing as my work table and as a dining table also, to put it out in the balcony. And this was from Oshiwara. You know that whole Oshiwara is this place in Bombay that you get anything you imagine furniture-wise. So this was beautiful. I thought one room it should be a little more rustic because the doors are all brown. So I got this one and that piece of furniture from Oshiwara. This design, it just takes me back to my childhood. You know, in Chennai, we used to have something like this. Tell me what this is. What does it look like to you? If you look closely, it is an elephant's eye. Something about elephants I love. Their magnanimity, they're so majestic. So much about them that I love. And the wisdom they carry. And so this I got in South Africa when I was in Kruger. I saw his pictures and I tracked him down. He's a British artist who lives in South Africa. And these are from Austria. Austria has a whole festival that they do with masks. They're very, very expensive, so I don't really touch them. This one is one plastic thing. I broke quite a few of them, so now I'm very, very careful. Actually, these are, I don't know if you can see, these are all handmade, hand painted. So you can actually wear them. So here you go. Another very important feature I think you should do in your home, even if you're renting or if you're buying, the most important thing are your curtains. Because your blinds or your curtains or whatever it is that you like, you need to have two choices. One, to have a sheer curtain to have the sunlight come through so the harsh light is not there. And the darker ones, so even during the daytime for us, because when we shoot, we don't know if it's day or night. Sometimes we come back home at 7 in the morning, and if we have sheer curtains, we can't go to sleep. So I realized that, and I did that in all my rooms. So when I shut both curtains, it's pitch black. So you're able to sleep and get the rest you need to any time of the day. So if you do this, you'll really thank yourself. This I bought it at Good Earth. I just thought it just gave a pop of color in this room. But I had that before as well. Of course, the guest room has the biggest TV. And there is this painting, which is quite special, from the 18th century. And these are all my bags. I do not recommend you to do what I'm doing, but this, I can't help it. When I put them in cloth bags, I can't really see them. I tried ये फोटो लेके फोटो डालना है, वो फोटो खो जाते हैं हम, तो वो भी दैट टेक्निक भी नहीं यूज़ हुआ. तो अभी जस्ट प्लास्टिक रैपर में डाल के तो यहाँ से बोल सकती हूँ ये बैग चाहिए, ये बैग चाहिए. चलो, now to the last part and my favorite part of the house. Let's go. Ta-da! Can you imagine this? I manifested this, so I'm totally embracing this. You should see how it looks during monsoon. It's incredible. My house, all these plants were so tiny when I bought them, and look at them. Now I feel like I need to remove them and plant them where they can grow more. I have over 300 plants in this house because of the pollution and how difficult it is. My daughter is a swimmer as well, and so she's constantly coughing and getting a cold or something or the other because of the climate here. So I try to put in as many trees I can so we breathe the good oxygen in the house. And it's just nice to have something with life. And when it grows, you feel like you grow with it. Being connected to nature, something I really, really, really love. So that's it. This is my humble abode. So until then, be kind, be happy, be peaceful, and never ever forget to keep smiling. Take care.